for our first game in the series.
What I do know is that when Tassadar qualified for WCS America Challenger League, he took out one of our colleagues. To some degree. He took out X-Lav 2-0. Poor X. X was casting and playing the same
he also just took out Ghost User.
Yeah.
He is a slayer of casters. So be him.
It's time that I pick up the mouse again.
Well, we'll see what happens here in this PvP with Tassadar, the blue Protoss, spawning up here in the top left.
A crazy series early today against Ghost User was our first series of the day, in case you guys missed it. The first game was, you know, very quick, smooth and easy. He had a pylon out on the map, which Ghost User didn't scout, wiped in 3 Zealots really early on, then 3 additional Zealots. Pretty much sealed the deal for that game. Game number 2 was looking extremely good for Ghost User, but then Ghost User, you know, got a little funky and he once more refused to take out a pylon that was very, very close to his base. Tassadar followed it up with a couple of Stargates, and Void Rays were eventually able to kind of even out the game and then even defend another big attack from Ghost User. And somehow, some way, Tassadar won a game on Frost that he really shouldn't have won. And Alicia, we just saw him winning a crazy series against the Muslim. All 3 games were pretty entertaining. Back and forth. Lots of mind games, lots of little tricks, and lots of excellent micro being displayed from both sides.
Not too much noteworthy going on just yet. Builds looking pretty identical, with gateways finishing, Cybercores soon to be starting.
I'm expecting a very straight up build from Tassadar as well. I'm expecting him to drop a second gateway pretty soon. I don't think he's going to open up with a Zealot or Sentry, Mothership Core and then go tech. I think he's the type of Protoss that loves to get a couple of Stalkers out early on the map. But I could be wrong. He's even scouting as well, so he's definitely playing safe. Doesn't want to. Well, he's opening up with a Zealot. Most of the time when players open up with a Zealot, they don't want to build a second gateway. Those are 100 minerals you would normally throw at that gate. So it's probably going to be Zealot Sentry into tech. What kind of tech ban is impossible to say.
Yeah.
And Alicia is doing what I was predicting Tassadar to do, but I also mentioned before from Alicia that he's not he doesn't like to play very risky in PvP. And this is the safest way you can possibly play. You get a little bit of map control. You might be able to see what the other player is doing on top of that ramp. If he's going for a 1-gate fast expand, which is not the case, but if he would have been, you're always able to see that with your 3-stalker opening. So it's just a build that gives you a lot of information above anything.
I will always call Sokka the innovator of the 2-gateway 3-stalker opening, because I feel like he's the guy that was doing it the most, the earliest. It's going to be a Stargate here for Tassadar. We're going to have to wait and see if he goes Oracle or Phoenix first. I'm thinking it's just going to be straight Phoenix.
Zoka and Hazu definitely did this an insane amount of times back in the days, but it's something that also happened in Korea, was a popular build in Korea for a while. Because there was a Korean Protoss who liked to play kind of like how I used to play, and then they figured out like, hey, instead of cutting economy and trying to boost out 3 units from 1 gate, what if you just built 2 gateways? And the minds were blown all around the world, man.
Get the same number of units, more probes.
And more gates, and a better economy. Minds blown.
So Roddy, did you ever change?
I've messed around with it, but I still prefer to play my way. That's because A, I'm Starborn, and B, because it has a small edge in a certain phase of the game. This is great scouting here by Alicia. Alicia's gonna find this pylon on the right top side of the map. You might just be able to pick up this pylon and that will be it. I hope for Tassadar that he's gonna reroute this Oracle. He doesn't want to fly. Ooh, that's so close.
He's going to dodge all these stalkers. This Oracle's going to go unscouted.
Yeah, we have a Mothership Core. That's more than fine though. If he has the Mothership Core in position, if he casts Photon Overcharge. You know, recently I met someone in Atlanta who said, Robbie, I like you as a caster, you seem like a nice guy, but please stop pretending like it's hard to use Photon Overcharge. So I'm not going to say it's hard, man, but if he presses the right button and he casts Photon Overcharge, he's not going to take any damage.
See if he can manage to find that button.
Pretty hard button.
Not as hard as the transfuse button, I gotta say.
I think it's F, right?
Oh, he's gonna go after sentries.
Well, then this means that this Oracle is going to die. I forgot the name of the unit.
Photon Overcharge, pretty good skill toy have. As that Oracle gets taken off
it's
the
so
map.
weird when you think about stuff that you can press it.
Oh, why are you doing this with your stalkers? Where's the force field? Boom.
Good force fields indeed. There's so many things that I know, like I can press it without actually looking at the keyboard, but if you ask me what kind of button it is, I don't know it. And that goes for timings as well. Either way, great forces by Alicia. Alicia, you know, he should be fine. Of course, he did just use Photon Overcharge in the main base. That means no Photon Overcharge in the natural, no matter how good you are at pressing that button.
But there is an Immortal popping out right now.
And with Force Field, I think he should be okay.
I think Alicia just has more units though, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He's got more stuff.
Oh, there's another Oracle flying into the main base, but there is a Stalker over there defending as well. It's going to come down to a little bit of micro. Time Warp is great though by Tassadar.
Yeah, but the Immortal is here. And that's going... Oh no, the Mothership Core!
Yep.
It's going to survive barely.
That
6 hit points on that Mothership Core.
That Immortal wishes he could shoot lasers. Another Oracle going to fly in. That's a third Oracle for Tassadar. This is a super aggressive build. He might be able to pick up a few probes once more. At the same time, Stalker's coming in from the front. Man, Tassadar just doesn't stop with his aggression. But if he can't kill the Immortal, I don't think he's going to be able to break this.
Another force field costs Tassadar. Oh man, the force fields are just great from Alicia. One more Stalker falls. He will once again be chased away. 50 supply to 51 makes it look close, but I think in actuality, Alicia's position is getting better, and well, it's just not. He's got a base. He's base up.
Yep, it's almost even in workers. It's 25 against 23 probes right now. There are still oracles on the map, but this is something Alicia knows. I must say, man, I want to applaud Alicia for the way he's been defending this, because it's so easy to get yourself caught out of position once, and instead of losing 3 probes, man, you lose 8, 9 probes, and then it doesn't matter that you have an Immortal, because your opponent is just going to have way more stuff than you. But Alicia just refuses to underreact to anything that's being thrown at him.
Yeah.
And every second that goes by...
This is a cool build out of Tassadar. I like it a lot.
When did the Stalker sniped it, right? So Alicia lost his Mothership Core. That's the only bad thing for him. Because if he had a Photon Overcharge right now, he'd be safe forever.
We're going to have 3 Oracles at once into the main. They're going to kill these Stalkers, and that's going to really make life hard.
And Alicia is he's supply capped as well. He's going to need good force field, Alicia. Man. Yeah, those are good.
Zealots. I don't think he wanted to let those through. Meanwhile, in the main base, oh wow, I think Tassadar just won this game, Kev. This Stalker's going to fall. Every single probe has been pulled.
I don't think it's over yet. If Alicia just sends all probes to the natural, and he should be able to stabilize here as long as he micros those Immortals. He needs money though. He really needs to wipe in some Stalkers.
Oracle's going to come and try and help out, and
oh my God,
wow, Alicia's going to hold somehow, some way.
And now he's pushing back his army. This is so sick. Alicia's just doing everything right.
Just heroic Immortals. The Oracle's chased away. There's one more Oracle that really wants to go kill some probes.
Actually, he should have flown into the main base right now. That would have been fantastic. One Oracle does fly. Now he knows that those units are out of position though, so Tassadar is like, cool. Alicia once more immediately warping into Stalkers.
That was preemptive. He's like, hey, I feel like you're probably going to fly in with another Oracle. Warped in 2 Stalkers. Now he's going to pull
Alicia pulls them because he needs to keep these Immortals alive. The Oracle's focusing the Immortals down as well. Great time warp going down. No, that's a fantastic time warp.
And the probes zapping the Zealots. They're going to be a great buffer between Alicia's units and the army of Tassadar. Still such a close game. 18 probes killed, 19, soon to be 20. Alicia down to 16 Harvesters, Kevin.
But with a way better army. He has Immortals out on the map. Look careful with your Stalkers there, Alicia. He's going to get the Immortals in the fight.
Wow. Has he done it? I think maybe he has. Tassadar on a full retreat. That last volley does not go off.
I mean, Tassadar right now should just back off and expand. Like, Tassadar, enough is enough. I love your aggression.
In the natural. How does Alicia know? He's just like, I think I'm going to pull all my probes from the natural now.
Because he has no units in the natural, I guess he rather sends them to the main. And he's probably just like, hey, you know what? I just don't have the amount of units right now to defend 2 locations at once. I'm going to bother with defending 1 location at once. Man, Tassadar's aggression is ridiculous as well. Oracles just flying in left and right. I think
this is an awesome build, man. This is...
I think this is awesome execution from both sides.
It's great for both players, but Tassadar's build is cool. Just constant Oracle harass while applying that heavy 3-gate pressure. I cannot believe that Alicia hasn't died.
No, me neither.
Like if any one time an Oracle flies in, he doesn't react to it, he's lost his entire economy. One time.
He still lost 22 probes, and that might seem like, well, that's a lot, and it is a lot. It's an insane amount of probes in the PvP, certainly when it's this phase of the game, but it could have been way more, and Alicia did a fantastic job in transferring his probes.
Had he lost none of those probes, it would be 43 to 27 in workers. Those probe kills were necessary to keep Tassadar in the game. He is still in the game, but I don't want to call him behind. It's not fair to say that, but...
if I was Tassadar right now, man, you know what I would do? Instead of building these Void Rays, I'd start building Phoenixes. there is no Twilight Council on the map. You're basically getting yourself in a Phoenix scenario with 2 base against 2 base, but it's a low probe scenario. I think Phoenix transition right now, or not even a transition, just start building Phoenixes, would be absolutely fantastic.
This build looks so cool to me.
Yeah. It's very risky.
Is this not a build you want to just try now, after seeing it?
You know I love Ben. You know I love my Protoss builds. I am the guy who opens up Phoenixes, so I would love them to do this against me, because I'd be like, sup, fly your oracles into my Phoenixes.
That's fair.
Twilight Counts are going down right now. Interesting.
But would that opening be okay against the 3-gate? I guess it probably would.
Against 3-gate question?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think about it right now. You need to give me time for such questions, Ben, before I just start rambling nonsense. I need to think about it.
Well, Tassadar continuing to be
I think it'd be okay if you do this and your opponent is 3-gate pressuring. Even though he skipped the sentry, I believe, so maybe he would have to warp in a defensive sentry. But you know, 3-gate against 3-gate Stargate, you should be okay because you have plenty of units to defend aggression.
Annoying little Oracle. 10 probe kills total. Oh no! Don't stop there! Don't stop! Don't stop, little guy! And he's gonna get away. Templar Archive's going to go down, so Archon transition coming up here for Alicia.
Tassadar is going to go aggressive again. Taking a look at the army supply, it's 47 against 36. Alright, I can understand where this is coming from, but do you really have to, Tassadar? Alicia, you don't want to fight here, trust me, unless he's dropped some forces right now before the Voiders are here. But he's so risky. Here come the sentries from Tassadar.
Oh man, good defensive forces there from Alicia, keeping him alive.
But he needs
for the
more
time
sentries.
being. I don't know how he's going to hold this ramp. These Void Rays are a problem that I don't think Alicia can deal with.
Photon overcharge? Poor Void Rays is crazy indeed. The only thing that Alicia can do right now is maybe get an Archon. Does he have enough time? He doesn't have enough force fields. He's gonna need to. I don't know what he needs.
He's got 2 photon overcharges. That's gonna buy him a lot of time.
For feedback?
Oh, he's not gonna buy him any time because Tassadar is just gonna go for it. Time. Oh my! Force fields. They're so good. Void Ray is gonna float in. They're focusing the Nexus right now. I guess that's an okay choice.
Yeah, the Nexus can't stay alive that long. Time Warp's going down. One of the Void Rays did go down already. Second Void Ray running really low on HP, but it doesn't really matter.
That's gotta be the nail in the coffin, man. Tassadar, what a crazy build. 3-gate pressure, or not even 3-gate attack with the constant Oracle harass. Alicia, GG's out. Tassadar takes game number 1. And I found that just